for third place. He is only 5 back.
Hole 10, par 3, 402, OB down the entire right side. It's a blind basket location because of this hill. Our players are going to try to just throw a very straight shot, but with the wind conditions today, that is so difficult to bogey.
Yeah.
And then 2 bogeys. I mean,
Inexplicable.
unbelievable.
Yeah.
I don't want to be overstating the situation, but it looked like a runaway. It's looked like a runaway since the 5th hole of the tournament.
It really has. He's just been the only to go bogey-free 2 rounds in a row. There were only 3 bogey-free rounds played in the entire event, and he was 2 of them. Star frame graphic right across the screen right now, but unfortunately, Kevin, a little bit too much steam, maybe a bit too high, and Ricky's just a bit too low. But other than that, birdies for the top 2 players in the field right now.
Hole 12, par 3, 324. It looks simple enough, but into a headwind. I'm curious about some of the numbers here.
Average is right above par.
Hole 13, 399 feet, OB cart path on the right, OB rough on the left. Again, just wind management. Throw the disc hard, throw over stable, and hope that you have enough energy and enough hyzer to bring you back in bounds.
Getting the birdies that he needs either, and so Calvin Heinberg on chase card, he's starting to creep himself back into the contention.
Hole 14, par 4, 789. You've seen this one over the years. We've got OB on both sides. It's very wide, generous fairway, but a pinched off tee shot with the trees where they are, and a tricky approach as it just gets pretty close to that OB fence and also the OB. Starting off here on the 15th, par 3, 447. Big island green, wide hyzer is the only play really for these guys. Get it out to the right and swing it back to the basket. On hole 14, somebody might have made a birdie there from outside the circle, and his name's Calvin.
Or the consistency is always there. He's always pressing.
Could come down to this, I think. Hole 16, par 3, 339. Drop zone if you go out of bounds in any of that water, or you go beyond the wall, and you're making 4 at that point. So it's a 2 here.
Certainly isn't really the tale of 2 rounds, as you can tell how much that wind here in Emporia really dictates the flow of this course and this event. So difficult in the wind.
Hole 17, very difficult par 4, 774 feet with OB everywhere, and a tricky crossing shot where you almost have to go over OB to reach the basket. Calvin Heinberg on to the 18th. Par 4, 729. You've seen it before. These players are trying to go to the right and then set up the hyzer shot to the green. Calvin did just that, went to the right, backhand hyzer, leaning against the base, dunked that home to move to 10 under, bogey free, 10